Hey folks, this is Stacy from lifeintheburbs.ca, and first of all I want to apologize for my appearance. I was at a meeting this morning, and so I didn't have a chance to get changed into something more casual before I filmed this video. However, that being said, is a Saddleback Leather Travel Case, and Saddleback Leather and I have partnered to do a what happened is that Saddleback Leather's introduced a new type of leather. It's considered more artsy, more back to their roots kind of thing. And so I wanted to see what does this leather actually look like. And so I called up Saddleback Leather and I talked to my friends there, and I said, can I get a bag to see what this new leather is like, and do a review of it. And they agreed, and what we've done is we've partnered so that rather than me getting the bag, and they did give it to me, but what I'm going to do is I'm using it as a giveaway. So I'm going to give the bag to one of you. We'll organize some kind of a giveaway in the coming days. So anyway, it comes in a obviously it's in a cardboard box, but inside the cardboard box, it's in a plastic bag. And so once the plastic bag is taped shut, but and so when you open it up, there you do get a little waft of leather. But the plastic bags, I just thought, like, you know, they're talking about an arts move back to the arts, and I just thought, why plastic? And so I emailed back to Saddleback Leather and I said, why is it that you send your bags out in plastic? The reply was that it protects the bag in transit. It keeps it so that there's no chance of water damage on the bag, and keeps them from getting scratched or. I'd still like to see a soft cotton bag. I think that it would be a nice move. Okay, so that's that about the plastic bag that it comes in. So as I said, they moved back to this more in Dave's email. Dave Munson, the president of Saddleback Leather, he talked about getting back to his roots and more of an artistic type of leather. And a boo-boo right there. And so they've gone back to this leather. Some people have been getting product, and they're quite clear about it, that their product, the leather they're getting, they're not happy with the leather. And I will say up front that this bag is, I have no problems at all with this, with the quality of this leather in this bag. It's got marks on it. You can see here, right there. Yeah, that's it. But when you look at it in real life, it's kind of positioned nicely so that it's right on the corner there. There's absolutely, it's smooth. So it's not as if there's a weakness in the leather there. There are some scratches in the bag. Inside here, underneath where the flap goes, can you see that? Right there. There are some marks, and they do faintly resemble pen marks. This is the leather they used to use, and this one is tobacco. Their tobacco color. This is their dark coffee brown, and to be clear, very good quality leather, very thick, but it feels, be very clear, it's leather. I know it's leather, but it feels like a plasticky, it's got a plasticky finish, and it doesn't work for me. It feels like leather, and so I like that. So there are marks on it, and I know that one of my friends bought a what was it, a small purse, and it actually was just up, and she shared pictures in our Facebook group, and it looked awful. So I have this one here. I like it. I think the leather is very nice quality. It's consistent, and the coloring is it's not like it's made of like 2 or 3 different hides or anything. So there's no changes in the in the coloration, so it's not like this one here is a different color than this one. So this piece here, this bag, very nice. Oh, another thing is the new pigskin lining. It's softer. It feels thinner, and which to me is a good thing because it makes the bag a little bit lighter. The pigskin lining on the old bags was very thick and felt very synthetic. Synthetic's a better word than plastic. Of this bag, this particular bag, reminds me of my 2009, which is my old school they call it a 2-rivet classic briefcase. Reminds me of that. This one here would partner with that one really well, except that my old school one is a dark coffee brown, and this is the tobacco color. Okay, as far as the production of the bag goes, I'm actually, this is a pretty impressive piece of work, and the design is pretty clever. You know, the way they've got it, so these little gussets on the corner here, see how they close in like that, and then and then you do the buckle up, obviously. The buckle is extraordinarily stiff right now, but even after I've been using it, carrying it around and demoing it with people, and everything's starting to loosen up. Little handle underneath there. I showed it to a buddy of mine, a colleague, and he says, "What do you do with a bag like that?" And so I said, "You keep it in your Jeep." He drives a Jeep. You keep it in your Jeep with a handful of tools in there, so in case you need it. And he's like, "Ooh, I like that. That's a neat idea." And that he warmed up to it right away then. But my wife liked it. Said that it would make a nice little makeup case. I don't know how anybody could ever imagine carrying that much makeup, and don't see the need for that. She's a beautiful woman without all that need for makeup. A couple interesting observations is that so you got the brass rivet here, and then you got these other type of rivets right here. Interesting to me that they use a different style. I don't know, maybe this one here is stronger, maybe that style's stronger, I don't know. And once again, so this, when I was talking about the rivets being overbuilt, see that? These things here, massive, the dog leash clasp. To me, they're a little bit out of proportion, a little bit too big. This particular bag, I very much like the leather. I very much like the feel of it. It feels very natural, and it doesn't have that plasticky synthetic feel that the bags have had in recent time. And so, to me, I would not hesitate to buy another bag from Saddleback Leather. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with their dark coffee brown, the DCB, because that's my leather of choice. All my products are in the DCB. It's this darker leather here. It reminds me very much of the old school leather, like my classic briefcase, my classic Saddleback Leather briefcase is made of, and I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it, and I wouldn't hesitate to buy another one. So that's it. Stacy from lifeintheburbs.ca. Thanks so much for your time today, and we'll see you next time.